Now, there's 1,000, a million out there. So this is not a video about what the best side hustle is. This is not a video about what company you should join or whether you should or should not. There's something out there for you. There's something out there for everyone. So once you find something that aligns with you, just remember, no company is perfect. There's not a single company out there that's going to align with every single thing that you're looking for, everything that you want. So the two things that you want to look for when you're looking for a company is a good compensation plan, which means you can make a lot of money with it, like easily. You don't have to like either be a huge influencer or buy a ton of product up at front. And the second thing is it has to have a good enough product that goes word of mouth. Like the product has to be good. If the product is shit, doesn't matter how good you are at marketing, doesn't matter how good you are at selling, it's not going to work. So with this video, let's assume that you have chosen a path, that you have chosen a product, chosen an affiliate marketing system, chosen an MLM, whatever it is, a side hustle where you have to promote product. You've chosen a way. You have never done this before. You have no idea what you're doing. And you're like, oh, this is, you know what? Like, this is too expensive for me. And this is what she said to me. She said, I feel bad promoting this product because it's too expensive. And so if you've ever found yourself in that space, in that spot where you started a side hustle or you want to start a side hustle and you're like, you know what? I just don't know who would buy it because it's too expensive. Let's dig into that. First, people do not buy based on money. They buy based on love. Okay, let me give you a scenario. It's an extreme scenario, but hopefully it's going to make you understand it. Let's say your boyfriend, okay? Let's pretend you're not married, you're not single, you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and your significant other gets cancer. And it's so severe and you need a cure. Now, you're telling me that if you find a cure, like maybe this box of pills that they're like, you know what, this is what, if he takes this, if she takes this, she's going to heal within a month. You're telling me that if you did not have that money in your account, maybe on your credit cards or whatever, you would not find a way. You would just be like, oh, sorry, honey, like, you're just gonna die next month. We can't make. No, you would figure out a way to make that happen. When it comes to buying things, people buy things based on value. They buy things based on love. And so first thing here, if you ever feel guilty for promoting something because it's too expensive, you are projecting your own thoughts and your own opinions about price and a product onto other people, which is the worst thing you can do because one, nobody thinks like you. Nobody has your life. And so for me, and if you're like, why should I even listen to you? I'm going to tell you a couple things on why you should listen to you. One, I was one of the fastest growing people in my company. I did the most amount of sales within a month at my age. I was 26 years old. I've done 50,000 in my personal sales 2 months in a row, just literally without a huge following. The company has sent me a $3,800 Louis Vuitton bag as a thank you. I've gotten flown out to a high sales group, all incentive trip to Park City, which was all luxury, like all inclusive, 5-star hotel at the Chateau in Deer Valley with free drinks, like free open bar, 2 days of training. Limo picked us up at the airport. So I've been down this ringer and I come from a place where I was not able to sell product. I was terrible at it. I'm like, it doesn't feel right. It feels pushy. I don't know what I'm doing. And it all comes down to mindset. And if you're someone who you need a side hustle, you need to start making money in some sort of way, the best thing to do is to leverage another person's product or company, which is why affiliate marketing is so incredible. And that's how I got started really in this business world. Well, I've done MLMs in the past. One, Advocare, didn't make much money with it, so I'm not a big MLM girly. But when it comes to affiliate marketing, when it comes to growing on social media and selling through stories, that's where I excel. That's where I've made a shit ton of money. And when I figured out how to make it myself, when I figured out how to do a ton in sales for myself, what I did is I monetized that process and I recruited other influencers or people that wanted to learn how to make money on social media, how to make money through their stories with selling product. And I just get a kickback. Like I make commission if they sell. So it's literally a win-win. If they make their 36% commission, I make my 7% commission. So company wins, person wins, I win. So anyways, if you want to start something, you should start with affiliate marketing. Once we're done with the money conversation on, okay, like money mindset is everything. I can't project my own thoughts or my opinions, but still, how do I like create this value for people? Well, first, after you have adopted a good money mindset, which this is what we're going to keep talking about. So I'm going to talk about this a lot more. Once you have realized, okay, I cannot judge other people on what they want to purchase and where they want to put their hard-earned money, because everyone is going to be different. And so I have spent a shit ton of money in the past on stupid things that most people would definitely not spend money on. I have over 4,000 people in my customer pod for literally just a liquid collagen, which, you know, a lot of people could think like, oh my gosh, that's luxury, that's so expensive, like no one's gonna buy it. Yet I've had over 4,000 people not only buy it one time, but keep purchasing. I started with this affiliate marketing social retail company 5 years ago. Yeah, oh my gosh, 5 years ago this month in May. And I still have people that purchase from the people that used my code like 5 years ago, which is the incredible thing about it. What you have to realize, okay, this is the most important thing, is that selling is a transfer of belief. And you're like, if you're like, Elise, I don't want to be a salesperson. It turns me off. It's such a negative thing. Well, that's because there's a lot of people out there who do it wrong. Selling is what we do every single day. If you want to go out to a taco place tonight, but your husband is like, no, I really want steak, you have to figure out how you're going to convince him, which means how you're going to sell him on your idea of going to the taco place versus going to the steak place. And so you might be like, you know what, babe, like we're kind of on a budget. The tacos are really cheaper. We went out to the steak place last. Whatever it is that you say or do, you are selling in that moment. Selling happens every moment that you talk to a human being. When you're on the phone with customer service and you're trying to get a refund for something, you're selling that customer service rep on the fact that he should give you a refund back. And if you suck at selling, then you're not going to get all the things that you want out of life. Okay, so selling is extremely important, but selling is a transfer of belief. That's all that it is. And so if you're this girl who's in my DMs and she's like, I feel really guilty for selling something that's so expensive, and now we've gotten rid of that lack mindset and we're not pretending anymore that people can't afford it, you have to be the first person that's sold on this. Like, you have to be so sold on what you're selling that you feel guilty about every time you don't close someone on this thing. So let's say it is a product. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the collagen because that is the product I've been selling for the last 5 years now. The collagen and this, they also make